sending it on the Teo again, but bringing in the Vice as the Sentinel. We have seen that agent be potent on the defense here, so that makes a lot of sense. We're doubling up on the Zekin Yoru.
That's a couple of spots where that shear looks really good. Okay, it is time for Cryo to wheel himself out on a duelist for the first time this year.
This is the classic comp for this map. Cryo's opping on this map, bar none, I think is the best in the world.
Okay.
There were many cases of 100 Thieves' third map, Pearl 2023, all of a sudden, he's dropping 20 on the defensive half. There is no opper, I think, in the game more consistent at hitting a shot when someone walks into their sightline than Cryo. He is just a one-man anchor on defense. I'm hoping we get to see a little bit of that today. I know the SEN fans aren't, but I want to see a show from Cryo with the op today.
And on the line is a spot in the upper semifinals against Loud. Winning that one gets you to those upper finals.
Hello, what do we got?
It puts you in a pretty good spot to have
Okay,
a shot for
100
Bangkok.
Thieves.
Yeah, Sentinels are trying to
Standard comp,
back-to-back kick
pretty
off
much.
into the first Masters victory.
SEN.
And 100 Thieves still just trying to claim their first international title ever.
Vice
And
Teo.
if there were ever a roster for this org to do it, my God, man, this one looks electric.
Damn, that's a lot
go,
of
folks.
Teo
It's
maps
gonna
for
be 100 Thieves
Sentinels.
on that
Maybe they
attack
play every
side.
map. The hell is this?
Already, yep. Getting
Ooh,
busy
this
over
is it.
towards
Whoa.
his A side of the map now. Straight
Wait,
through wide,
knife
they're
that
wasting
can't
no
be
time.
shot.
Cryo gonna be the
Molly that
first
goes
here to
in
the
so you
side.
can't flood behind.
Happy to play around that nano
Like
swarm.
flank behind.
Seconds coming up.
Oh, that's
here.
pretty
Bit of a
cool.
flank time they might
They
not be ready for.
gotta be
Yep,
aware of
spotted out
Zekin,
here.
yeah.
EU those seem to be
Dude,
prepared.
look at
That's a lot of
that.
util.
Look at what's going on. There is
Razorvine.
so much util.
Out over on that A site now, expiring.
100 Thieves have to slow down, and they're feeling claustrophobic right now, all just caught in main towards Art. EU trying to prod elsewhere. It's Zelsa's passively holding this connector, not wanting to give up his life needlessly.
They feel like they're halfway to their destination, but are unsure if they actually want to stick the landing. Or
And
if
if
they
they
can.
and if they do attempt to, they are going to run
Yeah,
into
got a
so
little
many
bit
defending
quiet.
players.
So they cut sounds, they wait for some of the util in terms of the knife. Knife goes in, it actually hit the drone and Teo back a sight. And that's a lovely flash.
Busio gets blasted by them
I love
instantly.
how together
That's what
Sentinels are on
dissipates.
this
Look
one.
at
We've
the
got a really
hordes.
important
Big
duel
catch-up. That and Cryo was ready for
coming
them.
up in a little bit
Ready
for
for the
Xander.
first. You see Arsena stepping out in front of him here, both also lit by that util,
Sure.
but here comes Arsena. 2 versus 2 now. Narrate opens the account. It's going to be up to EU here. He sneaks away.
Ooh.
Zelsis is trying to rotate all the way around to help narrate. Double up here, trade it out and win.
EU has to have heard this. He has to have heard the footsteps. Celsius is making them on purpose, likely to try and get a
Ooh.
2v1 swing, but where could EU come from? Timing is everything. He's spotted out by Narrate, though, and he's going to stick
Okay,
it.
respect. Full confidence.
Sentinels on a dime. Come up
Full
with the
confidence
defused
in the
plan.
rate there from Zelsis.
And that's a perfect 10 from the
It
judges.
is 3-2
They had
for the
100
Pistols.
Thieves encircled halfway into that round.
played it
They
so
were
well. Yeah, he
suffocated.
played
They
it really
didn't know
well.
where to turn. Eventually, just forcing their hand.
He never
and
overstepped as
Brustio
well.
Took a massive
He
risk,
spotted
pushing
Astra and then
into
insta grouped
Flowers,
up.
got punished, and from there they were just slowly collapsed upon, picked apart.
Oh, it's a fun fact here, isn't it? 100 Thieves, when it counted, and that was that 2-1 loss against Crew that you count amongst one of those
Right,
decided
what are we-
matches.
The one
what
that
are we
knocked
buying
them out
in
of
this one?
contention, getting to champions.
They got a
where
plant, so they
everyone
managed to get 2
expected them to
sheriffs
be.
into it.
Well, I'm sure some stings.
The Teo is weird
all
on
around
this
here,
map
100
because I'm
Thieves.
thinking out of
Pace
the
up the
current
score
map
on
pool,
Vine.
it's probably the map I would play it on the least.
Pretty
But
far
when
up
I
on the
do
A
think
side of
of
the
the
map.
positives, very, very good in the
Fire restaurant.
afterplan. Obviously, it's on attack over towards A
Okay.
and B, which is
Straight
like
in the
already
crosshairs
strong on
comes
this map.
Brustio.
But I will say
Haven't seen a
A
whole lot of the
control
Outlaw
is
actually
pretty
today.
much free with the
Zekin's going to bring it
Teo
out to get
damage.
an
So
easy first kill.
liking that we see that
Right now on the
already.
minimap, we're seeing
And
what's going
then
to
we're
be a
playing
pretty
Teo
constant
rotates, we set up the
standard setup that
Yoru, and
we
then
have
Teo
with
can
the
go
Vice,
help over
with
towards
that
B. And
sheer
then
being
obviously,
placed towards
the way that
B.
I always talk
Arcros,
about this map is
Razorvine
if
there
you
as
have
well, and
control
then
or
a
info
cross-map
in these
lineup, which
areas,
allows you to send
you pretty
that
much know where they're
extra Razorvine, the
execing.
second one over
No
to
one
the A
5
site to
hits
help
from
your
any of
anchors
these
there.
areas.
The agent
So
has
as
proved
long
to
as
be
you've got
very
some kind
strong
of
on
info on
Pearl.
the sites,
Narrate's not getting a
you're
whole
gonna
lot of
work
this
out where they're
util here.
going.
He's not forcing any out of 100
Which means you
Thieves
can
here.
always
They
stack
are
it within
slowly
3.
taking that space. That outlaw miss means that Zekin has to leave. Now a main presence here for 100 Thieves. They've moved out from connector. Razorvine won't do a whole lot. They're going to wait it out.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds. Here's EU trying to swing that corner, but John QT was already for him. And 100 Thieves now fully committing to the site. And that delay that the Razorvine bought them has allowed Sentinels to really coalesce at the back of the site.
Oh my god, hit the guy behind. Okay, it's nice. It's nice. They lost one gun during it. That's all. That's not too bad at all.
100 Thieves are already proving to be quite monotonous on these attack sides.
A little uninspired.
Vice on this map, Vice is good.
When you're playing up against the Tejo and there's that additional damage
Yuto's really nice. The wall, the fact that it covers like all the way over towards B is pretty hard to deal with.
If they let the clock dwindle too low,
Vines are just very strong. They just fill up so much. Like these vines that they got here is really good. And every time this smoke comes up, having the vine behind it so no one can actually disrespect the smoke is awesome.
Push up here over towards the outside, but Sentinel's already gone down towards Connector.
There's a 6-person jeweler art here.
That was a bit of a bonus. Can they make the most of it and get some guns? Narrate takes his. Pulls on out.
I can't be mad at Sentinels for attempting to go for some sort of aggressive play.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Zekken taking that peek.
It's a bonus
With some
again.
good util coming out of Art, but ultimately 100 Thieves.
And Narrate has incredibly good timing. It must have been so tempting.
Might have another crack at this through mid-con. Can they flash themselves out of this smoke? No!
Yeah, it's unlucky, man. They got a little bit unlucky with it. Very nice for 100 Thieves. They'll take this, though. 1 death, 1 armor rebuy. That's it. That's
maxed
awesome.
out on proactivity.
Yeah, making use of that bonus here just to try and see how 100 Thieves are conditioned. I'm not sure really what they glean from it, though. They just tried to push up at every barrier.
Heading into this next one, we've got an early dimensional drift already in the hands of
that
Zekken.
second shot.
And on the opposite side, Asuna.
Okay, yep.
We'll take that.
This little
On the other
smile
side,
to
Asuna's just
himself.
one
We know
away
what
from
he
the null
knows what he
command.
did.
Could use that to try and shut down the Vice. Get a
We
clean
are
execute
very
going.
close to a lot of ults. We have your ult online, but we also have
Senna
this.
pushing up in A main again, though.
And yeah, this is the same thing that I said. I think Sentinel's going to get A main control all the time. They're kind of making what is normally an attack-sided orb, you would say, into a defense one, so they could farm this if they wanted to.
So 100 Thieves will be allowed into the middle of the map here and likely head towards it. B side.
And the Prowler going all the way into Connector has Neri relegated to a very passive position on the top of the
Yeah,
map.
and with the early
Zen
info
playing
here
is
as well, especially if
very
we jump
safe
spot
now.
it like we just did, that means that the
And
rotate can for
pushing on in.
sure
Zelsus has got a good little
go in and
angle,
everyone can
but
pivot
the
over by
crosshair
1.
placement is broken by the dash
So
across.
nearly went down
Oh,
there.
this is looking much better for
And
100 Thieves. A
he
burst of speed
can't
now.
really do too
Zekken
much
sees it all, but
with this
can't do
ult.
much about it. 5 health and a dream. It's an uncomfortable spot to be in, and he always has a sense that he'd emerge close by. Zekken has to flash himself out of that corner in theory.
You know what's pretty cool here from
It's gonna
100
be a tough
Thieves?
one.
They played so late over
City.
towards long B that even though they had early info from the Yoru, like they didn't really know it was a site hit until they're kind of hitting from here and then
haphazard
we're
swing
execing. So like
from
a
Bang
strong
resulting in his
4-1.
death.
So I like that a lot. Those are
No
pretty
option
nice
but
to
save
watch.
for the remaining 2 Sen players. Bang wishing he would have just done the same, to be honest. I mean, I suppose maybe if he's able to find 1 there, could try to go for more, but
And we're going to get the orbs on the Observer minimap. Yeah, it would be very, very nice.
Able to shut down Narrate on the re-swing,
It really
trying
would.
to play off of the dimensional drift that Zekken was
Pile
forced
attack
to
sided,
use
yes it is
really just to
normally.
live. Those anchors
We're in
were
a little bit
so
of unknown because
overwhelmed
of
100
Teo,
Thieves
but
having full control of B long and all of B link with no contention.
And 100 Thieves look like, again, they wanted to test that mid-doors part of the
They
map.
was going to bully the
They didn't quite get a
Killjoy.
fight this time,
I
unlike
mean, for
Cryo's
sure.
3K, but just walked on to B from there.
It does
They didn't actually
absolutely
challenge
melt
B
the
long for
ult.
longest time.
And
Just saw Xander just sit back and wait.
I mean, we're going to be perma
See if
damaging
Sen
here,
tries
I
to
guess.
recover
Here and
things
here.
on this eco round, it's going to be
Take
tough.
that alarm bot
Looks
down,
like John wants to
wherever it
push
is.
up over on a B long, but 100 Thieves, they want to fight towards
Yeah, they
A,
actually
so
want to
you
fight
said-
over towards A main,
Exactly,
and it's the
gonna go for
first time where Sentinels don't have the
Sees throwing
Teo
out
starting
as
here,
well.
so 100
Well,
Thieves put a
usually
lot into
spend
it,
at least
thinking
in
they
100 Thieves
can
in
try and beat
pole
the
position in A
damage.
main.
Comboing that
They
early
take it for
initiating
free, and we do
utilities
a
in an
knife that
efficient
clears
way
it
to
for
get
sure.
control of the
Fade.
side of the map, get that orb.
Stack in orbs.
Just send the pop flash over, haunt around the corner as well.
0 point confirms no one's playing close.
What an absolute
That's nasty.
shot.
They saw raw entry from Cryo.
Just a great adjustment with the movement, the little crouch there.
John QT's asking for a lot on this B long position. Look at him.
He's
Forced his way.
He's allowed the rest of the team to rotate over towards A, giving them a chance, but at that, John is one of the 2 players with a rifle. It's a big ask for Bang to step up right now.
But also there's a shear set up in mid-connector, so Sen would know if it was a B play for 100 Thieves through mid. Got confirmation, this is where they're going to land.
Wow, Tevo was
Good
great.
season. I want to play off of it here. 0 point comes on in. Now, this is it. The Null Commander set them up, and instantly around the corner, Zels is waiting. Oh my God!
100 Thieves forced it through. Okay, mad props to that Teva. The Teva hit like 4, they put the smoke up, it completely ruined the hit. They had the fade eye that confirmed that no one pushed it through. And then everyone was in a great position to capitalize off of this. Yeah, the Prowler doesn't check close right.
They're just entrenched, and it's John that gives them the info they need.
Nice! Nice! Let's go! Let's go! Charlotte, stand up! Charlotte, stand up!
Narrator, he did not stand up. Hey, okay, good boy.
We're into the next round, by the way, and Zekken has an off. He's pushed all the way up. Really finds
Instigating,
the
trying to get other
onto
people to
EU.
stand up. It's so
Falls back
sick.
behind the Nebula to safety.
Never tell me this game isn't about momentum, Wyatt.
Yeah,
Never
and
mind,
they
it doesn't
picked up
look
a
like he wants
lot
to
of
be
guns
particularly
from it.
safe. Wants to hold close. Gate crash to escape after the shot rattles off.
100 Thieves looking rabid after that round got stolen from
The
them.
flash. Did Asuna still have a
Indignation
flash?
causes them to put every resource onto the B side of the map. And that's a gate crash out here.
I mean, it kind of all came down to the fact that Prowler didn't check close rank. So maybe if the Prowler hits, they can just pre-fire it.
He has a Cosmic Divide, could allow the rest of his team to get back into the site more easily. Boostio wants to play ahead of that. He wants to get aggro.
Yeah, it's going to be watched for though.
Nice
Yeah,
from John was on top of that.
angle.
Nice shot, nice shot. Dude, he looks incredible, by the way, Cryo.
Is out here on the site.
He is unbelievable, man. It's like watching a robot play the game.
Yeah, it really is.
Cosmic
The
Divide
aim
gonna
is
cut
so
any Thieves
robotic.
plays off the site here. Arsenal wants to fight ahead of it. The spray is wild. It's haphazard, and it's punished by Sen.
Oh, very nice. This ult for Bacchus sight is really cool.
Coming in with the final 2 headshots.
Yeah, momentum is
What a hold, and it
heavily
starts with
on the side of
Zekken, that
Sentinels at the moment.
proactivity with the
With the
push-up
plant,
belong,
100 Thieves
finds
can
that
still kind
first
of buy.
kill.
Crow's gonna take the hit, but he has knives, right? He must do. Rocket
folks,
Kitty,
you
thank you so much
asked.
for the prime. Thank you for doing that.
Sen
Thank you.
delivered. Great couple of rounds here, of course.
Ooh, nice
What a
shot.
second shot from John. Oh my god.
It's real nice. We talk about Boostio trying to play ahead of a lot of that U to get in to where those defenders were entrenched, but no, sirree.
Those retaking ultimates were so cool as well because you're going to want to play in front of that Astra Wall, of course, and then if you are and you're trying to play in halls, you're going to get hit with the Armageddon. It was really heads up from John to make sure to cover that potential aggression coming up the stairs, wrapping behind them.
Listen, I think you heralded Cryo's impact in this game really well. 20 kills on defense. Well, he's got 9 already on the offense side. Pretty
That
darn
is
good.
mental. His aim is like a turret.
The
Problem is that
tilter,
that's
honestly, the
kind of
eco
only
round
place
was the real
action's
tilter.
originating from, and it's not that 100 Thieves aren't looking for those opportunities. You just saw Boostio getting busy, trying to explore into that defender setup. Bang, against his old team, looking good. John against his own teammates, also looking fantastic. 6-3, 6-2 respectively.
And I mean, at least to be fair to Boostio in that situation, he did set up Cryo for the trades, so...
Who does the loser play? The
his
loser
life
plays
away from
NRG
nothing,
in the
but-
lower bracket. There's a lot
God,
on the
man.
line.
Bang 6 and 3. He's got to be
There's-
feeling pretty good about
you
going
don't
over
wanna
to Sen
be one
right
of
now.
two
It's still
teams
early
that
on the 3rd map, but
Goes out without winning
I mean,
or...
I love the highlight we saw.
Well, to be
you know,
fair, 100 Thieves
half-time at
already
the end of the
won
map there.
one,
We
but-
sort of had Bang up talking about just his impact on the game. Mimi just really outlining how effectively Bang, on the mental side of things, can dismantle teams.
Yeah,
So
100
far,
Thieves
he's up to his
managed
old
to
tricks.
squeeze out a buy. I guess someone had enough
got
money
that
to
operator
drop.
back in the hands of Zekken, and there's a fight towards Hay with Boostio being pressured away. Early guided salvos used, and used wisely. The space is controlled. They're going to cycle back.
Yeah,
That's
pretty nice from Zekken as well. Do we
inherent
get the
power
op
that
out? We're
Tejo
just
has right
holding
now.
the whole line over
Quite
towards
good
it.
here. Same play from Zelsis.
Sentinels are playing incredibly far
to
back.
B-Link. The group up to Art.
Slav Valo, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Connector, but there's so
Thank you,
many
dude,
flanking
thank you for the whole
opportunities
year.
to send 100 Thieves
Appreciate the
this
12
way.
months, mate.
100 Thieves need to take space somewhere, right? They forgo Belong and a Tejo presence over towards A, force Boostio away. So where do they go? Art.
They did call Boostio back there to watch mid doors for a moment, so they're aware. They're on a timer.
And I do think Sen have to be pretty aware.
Well,
that
he
this
clears
is where
over
the majority
towards
of
A
the players
main.
are stacked up. They're jump peeking so many areas.
This is kind of nice
the
from the
map right
Sentinels
now.
because they
You know,
create so
Marriage
much
holding this
pressure
passively.
and can kind of
That was
condition
not
them
gonna
to
be
feel
enough.
like
The
they
site, yeah,
used
here
to
comes the
fight
X. He's
aggro.
going to come through onto
And then
A.
now the
Bust
exit
it
comes in
inside
at
the 0
30 and
point
we
is
saved
Cryo.
all the Uto
Bang
to
from-
stop them from farm team.
That's dirty. Bang the steps up. He knows that Jet is going to try and play inside the Cloudburst. It's an easy pickup in the end.
Yeah, that's the star
This
player
is
dead
really
as
cool.
well. The majority of the frags on 100 Thieves are from that one man.
Is it enough though?
gonna step up
We
in
should
his
definitely
absence.
have a couple of eyes on Xander at the moment
He looks to
because
back up.
his late play for him
Knows there
might
could be a player up in dugout. One close
everything.
by secret too. Okay. Sometimes timing doesn't favour you. Just some spray here for Arsena.
Xander's got incredible timing.
As well. Post-plant position.
God, he goes long way round, gets the Astra Star down so he can Astra suck. Still got a molly on this as well. Oh my goodness, 1, 2, Astra suck. Block came in, so they got it half.
Xander knows he might have to do more from this position because the A main players can't get there.
Killed one, but it wasn't a diffuser, just straight up smoke diffuse. Oh my.
Oh no, Xander was in the perfect position. He stopped.
Yeah, I mean he
Spray,
spammed one and they thought
got
it was the
the kill
diffuser.
was the, or rather the guy who was diffusing, not the planter. He thought he got him off the spike,
There's
but
nobody
he
getting
didn't.
info. There's no
He was
pings off
getting-
a haunt.
He was getting body blocked.
God, eventually falls, but
A lot of cool stuff came in from Sentinels here though. As much as I love this this luck and how much Xander did, we did a body block originally to get it half, and then we got someone closer as well, but they tanked it and they just didn't think that. Ooh, 31 as
Getting
well.
closer than that, folks.
That half was huge. Yeah, the body block to get the half was awesome.
Thieves are able to
Replay
buy
kind of
up
showed
again
everything,
off
to
the
be honest
flank,
with you.
keeping their money as well enough to be in the
Very,
game. Oh my God,
very
the prediction
nice.
from Xander.
And the change of pace. This time, Hanafi's actually
we've seen a lot of teams doing this at the moment
rid
where
of Zekken of all people.
it's like this smoke down
inserted Cryo
creates a
fairly
lot of
deep in mid as
pressure,
well,
and
just
then
to
for
pick up
people
an
to get
angle for some
info, all
sort
you
of
have to
arc
do is
regress,
just
which,
hold that.
funny enough,
So,
is going to come after he leaves the angle.
that is the op down, I'm pretty sure.
Couple odd timing moments in the last round as well.
In reaction,
He's gonna find
Sentinels,
himself
4
overwhelmed
pass and push
pretty
over
quickly
towards
now.
middle.
He's
You
thrown
have
out.
to do it with
Back
multiple
caught inside of
numbers
it. Here
because
comes the
it's
reflash
not
back in, and
great to
Brustio's
push
gonna
middle.
be there. In that back pivot
So you
position.
can get the
It's good
trades.
enough for
yeah.
now. It's going to be 3 players from 100 Thieves on their way to B, leaving Zelsus with it all to do.
It's not a wrong or bad
switch.
reaction, it's just the fact that 100 Thieves are holding it.
Just swinging off the presence. That swing that came in from Art, counter swinging that, fighting towards door, Cryo
Okay,
pressed
very
up.
nice from 100 Thieves. Xander has ult
Easy
for next
pick
round
off
as
onto
well.
Zelsus.
And
Yeah, respectable here for 100 Thieves.
he didn't get it. Oh, did he get
Almost
it?
got hurt
Yeah, he
by the
must have.
timing. Cryo sat there in mid, but again, Bustio has been able to pick up that spot a couple times, playing pretty far back at the rear of the map.
And it starts there too with Xander
He
getting
didn't
that
at all.
excellent prediction of Zekken jumping up onto the screen, finding that first kill. And then
Yeah, he didn't
Sentinels
get it. He
want to
actually
start
bought.
rotating, trying to take a fight in mid, perhaps catch off that one lurker because they're thinking that hit'll probably go towards B, but they just get baited into this disadvantageous fight. Good round from 100 Thieves, who now have a lot of ultimates to carry
Yeah,
over this momentum.
they can start.
0 point in case there's early action there from Art. Doesn't see anything.
They can. Oops.
Narrate happy enough just to telegraph some closer up presence, causing.
Yeah, they can maybe snowball a little bit.
Zeken's fearless over
What I was
at
going
the-
to say, I did like
he has
the
the gate
Sentinels
crash to
change
get
of
out of
play
course, and
though.
that is
Right when they
why
started
he's
playing
got
so
the
far
arms
back,
pressed up
but
forward.
before at the beginning
And it's
until the
Xander just
timeout came in,
containing
they
on
started
that side
playing
of the
really,
map
really
while the rest is
close.
Sen. Await, and eventually
it's,
we'll hit on A if it does come.
Yeah, Xander
It's a cool change up,
tasked
but
with
I
the
do
job
worry
of
that maybe 100
Zekken
Thieves
under
have
his
worked
thumb.
it out a
Last
little
round was
bit.
aggressive,
They are
drop
taking
kick.
some of this map
This round
control a
sit
little bit
back.
earlier.
Tie up the duelist as long as he can.
That stealth drone is actually coming in
What's there to see?
from John. It gets some serious distance, that drone.
Yep. Not the information though. Now we're going to be
Yeah,
re-clearing
Zekken
A
might be
main,
dueling
just
soon,
as
but he's
100
not gonna
Thieves start
overstep
exploring down
this.
connector as well.
Is Xander going to wander into this sightline? No.
He's been so
Yeah, and
patient
he
so
just has
far. I
full
like that.
vision, and this
Going to fall
3-person
back
stack
when
is
he
going to
calls
stay
the smoke.
super strong.
100 Thieves, they're posted up for this A hit. They've been waiting
Might
out.
even,
Someone
might
from
even
Sentinels
see
for
the
ages,
Euro
but
take-
it's
yeah,
not
Euro
going to
takes
happen. They
TP.
have to be proactive. They have to get in.
Zekken used the
It's
gate
a
crash.
nice
He's going to
TP
be
though.
ready with the rest of his team over at A. Sees. He's going to be a follow-up.
Well.
Yep, that util comes in all just in time.
At least takes
Arsena's
the
able to
ult
get out.
down, it
Bustio's able to
almost
walk away
combos.
as well. The lockdown though did get cleared, as you'd expect with all that sort of molly util
That's going
coming
to hit a
in.
lot. 1, 2,
That's a
3.
nightfall thrown out. Bang, deafened. Sat in this corner. The Steel Garden also going to be committed to the fight now. A little bit awkward here for 100 Thieves. Arsenal with nothing but a classic set behind that
They've
Cosmic
all got the
Divide.
classics.
A lot going on here, but Cryo has the shorty and needs to convert, but the guns are back in the hands of 100 Thieves now, and they're putting them to work. It's just Bang and Zekken. They've done well.
So many ults came out on top of this, but 100 Thieves definitely came out on top.
Enough, and he knows the Thieves have got themselves a hard-fought round.
And that Cosmic Divide was a real
Yeah,
problem.
the Astra ult saved them.
It was the game-changing ultimate out of all of the ones that had been expended. You hate to be a Killjoy entering the lobby and seeing a Teo on the opposite side. Your ult is virtually useless. It's going to be destroyed every time. And for SEN, unfortunately, if those missiles had come in just a couple seconds earlier,
I mean, everywhere's pretty weak at the moment. They're playing to just give up space.
Yeah, Cosmic Divide is
They
great,
might change it up. They've lost a couple in a row.
That was in. Thank you. Up against that Steel Garden, right? Play up against the roll, right-click with those pistols and give yourself a fighting chance without your primaries.
That was narrate with an operator, actually. Playing towards Art. Was a duelist main when he was competing in Challengers.
They find out where the op is now.
Over to play with K-Corp, where he then became
that means
more
they
of a flex
could
player,
probably start putting pressure over towards B.
On all of the roles.
Entirely forced off that line, though, by the Prowlerin. Gives the op over to Zekken. What's happening?
Five-person group on defense. Drone, I mean, it's going to go all the way. It's at least going to see the turret.
Exploration together.
See the anti-eco protocols for 100 Thieves in full effect. They barely ventured out into the map.
Yeah, break the turret. But again, because we found the op earlier, it looks like they're fine. Pushing over towards long. And we got a one-person fake. It's a little bit weird to do this on an eco or like against the low buy.
Eventually he's going to switch.
That's a gun for them to pick up now.
But he fully commits and Zekken punishes.
But it's at least
comes up though.
at least a nice amount of info of where the op is, so they can just head over towards this site.
The worst part is he's the one with the spike, so this will delay.
Yeah, they got to make sure they do good plan.
This could be some genuine trouble for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, they don't realize how.
They have recovered a second rifle now, and they got the orb in main.
I mean, sure.
Bang. He just
honestly, maybe a bad plan and wanting them to Astro is good.
A legitimate retake at this point on their eco round.
2 rifles and an op. Cosmic Divide. You can flood here into B. Cardo part the site. Here it is.
Oh, we're going
the
for
Divine
it.
set up for Bang. Makes it awkward here for 100 Thieves. Once again, Cryo respects the prescribed Teo util into halls, and Asuna playing around a one-way. He's ready for it. Gets the drop on the raid. Finds Bang. It's wild aim, but it claims 2 kills nonetheless. And with Boostio dealing with Celsius, the win condition here for SEN is getting further and further away. Zekken was hoping for an exit. Cryo doesn't give it to him. He's past the wall. The 100 Thieves have managed to even up the game.
Zekken able to survive with that off shot.
Asuna did really well. And in terms of the ult battle, like 100 Thieves will take that. No Astra ult that makes life a lot easier. I like this from 100 Thieves though. No one was caught out. They were very aware of the fact that they might use the ult into it.
In the smoke close.
Yeah, just grim satisfaction there. A must-win round for 100 Thieves. In the 11th round, we have an even game, and we're getting a timeout call here from Sentinels. We've got Null Command up for Asuna in this round, and a Dimensional Drift to be used for Zekken. And already, Coach Kaplan's blood pressure reaching hitherto unexplored heights.
As time has gone on, we've seen Kaplan
Mincho.
show more and
thank you so much,
more
Mincho. Appreciate
emotion
the prime. Thank you for the 11
as
months.
the stress of competing has progressed since joining this Sentinels team.
Just the eternally disappointed Ned Flanders of the VCT. He's truly grown into that fatherly role on this team and has really had to
you could say that about any of the shotguns, to be honest, as well, though.
Takes that team to a 4th place finish at Champions last year, falling, of course, the Team Heretics, but really putting on a great show. And they're hoping to springboard off of a weird off-season to Bangkok.
Their last year, it was volatile. I mean, it started at the highest of highs. They win Madrid, they win kickoff. Then they bomb out of stage 1, where 100 Thieves began to thrive. And then it flips at the end of the year again, where SEN go on a great run at Champions. 100 Thieves don't even make it there.
This town ain't big enough for the 2 of them, Wyatt.
Absolutely not.
So there's that timeout for SEN. Curious to see what the adjustment is here for the defensive side. It might be a push up here towards Art. They are rubbing noses against the barrier.
Zekken took this peek before earlier in the half, and No, but that 0 point
Yeah,
going off.
just got out of there before the knife hit. Straight up set strat, split over towards B, and Sentinels insta leave the site itself. Got two people in a position that can stop the good plant, you'd most likely think.
So it does now. Thieves know they're on a timer, but they are already sprawled across this B site.
A completely vacant site that is going to have to be re-cleared by Zekin's dimensional drift.
Yeah, this is going to be hard, especially with Xander with 1 star left.
That's got a shorty in hand, so can go to work after he pops out. Gate crash to give him an option for safety, and in we go. Spots out Cryo and Halls. The rest of SEN now starting to get moving here, but they're going to be suppressed for a time. 0 point going to be thrown out. Cryo's going to swing out to try and take the fight. Zelsis in Halls. Zekin might just join up with him and give him a staging ground. And that's
Did
Cryo
anyone
going
spot
down.
Boostia?
3 out for the Thieves.
Yeah, okay.
In the meantime, you actually have a re-wrap from Xander. He's trying to go to Link to help Boostio, but he might be too late.
They're always there. They're trying to deal with him.
Nice
They're going to
shot.
get a multi-swing on towards EU. He sees the clone, but he looks the wrong way. And now it's up to Xander. Can he stop this? 1 headshot, 2, and a defense.
Oh my god, that is incredible from Xander. That is incredible from him. It's so close to getting the defuse as well. Yeah, he made the decision to wrap the other way rounds pretty early on.
His old teammate, his old IGL John on the opposite side.
Dude, his wraps have been great.
And he undoes it
Like, he looks like a nightmare to play against.
Ray knew his goose was cooked there. That is the sound of someone who's been
The
quiet.
Boostio just appeared on his screen. That's sick.
This has been a role player. Consistent, solid, but no
awesome.
standout moments. Now he's here. Now he's truly arrived.
That is what we've been waiting to see from Xander, who has been tearing apart the challenger scene for 2 years.
The 5-person insta send.
Just proved to himself
Where's
he
my
could
flash?
do it.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it was. What?
Ugly for Cryo. There's Zekin just staves him off. The rest of Thieves milling around B here.
And they want to fight for the site this time. They don't want to give it up.
Okay, they've evened it up. Here's Zekin and no way to get out. Zelsis!
Dude, Assen and Musk get the most moving kills I've ever seen anyone get.
Narrate's in a bit of an annoying spot.
Yeah, especially given his low HP, trying to get out of that choke point. Link is so tough.
They're worried about a wrap here from Plaza as well, but Thieves are fully committed. Perhaps it's because EU hasn't shown yet.
Xander recalling that smoke. They're open to a lot of angles. It is dangerous. He's trying to plant behind the cub. He's trying to slip out, but Bang catches him.
Clean. So clean. EU has to pick up that position now, looking up towards tower. Patience is going to pay dividends here.
EU has a fade eye though.
So many angles to watch if you're EU right now. Boostio can't do too much to set up a crossfire. As expected, here's the util. Concuss used, EU gets involved. Sitting inside the smoke is going to be cleared. It's going to be up to Boosty Boy now to salvage this. Just a tap from Narrate. Wraps around. John catches him out.
6-6.
You better believe we've got another tied game heading into another half-time.
It is
and
normally
Cryo was good on this attack
pretty attack-sided. I think Sentinels should be happy with that.
Tear Sentinels apart when we get to defense. When 100 Thieves
yeah, I think Bacon's right. Boostio might have a rough time.
This is a guy known for being an
as they
off
find
player,
out
and
where
we're just
his
watching him with a
alarm bot on
rifle
turret is, he needs to change it instantly.
Agents. He was so good on this attack half.
You couldn't ask
So
for
like
much more.
scouting for Sentinels is going to be pretty important.
In the most knockdown, drag-out way possible. Half-time now, decided map of the series. Winner goes to that upper semi-finals.
Games are so close.
Stick
I was a little
around,
bit worried
there's
after
more
the first
Valorant
map.
coming your way
But it's
between
been a banger.
Sentinels and 100 Thieves.
I mean, even the first map was a banger. It was awesome to watch to see what they come up with. Habsman, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me quickly mute this. Let's see if the VOD's uploaded. Winner plays loud. Yeah, I think that's right. Wait, is that right? That is right. Would I ever go back to CS? No, dude. I'm done with CS. It's still a great game, but I just prefer this game. Piggy Nator with the Prime, thank you.
Selling me.
Appreciate the 8 months.
Selling me on the Cryo-Cells defensive op on this map of Pearl. For those that are just joining us, it's the decided map in this grudge match. Sentinels versus 100 Thieves has taken us all the way to our third map. And it's tied up 6 apiece. 100 Thieves moving on to the defense.
Could have been even better for Sen if not for that ridiculous 1v3 clutch from Xander. Definitely his best moment so far being in the partnership league. We said long awaited, and we mean it. He had opportunities in the past to play in Americas.
That's
he
the
used to
real
be
reason.
teammates in challengers with John, with EU.
They failed to ascend together as M80.
And then they got offers, they took them. He wanted to
Cryo
climb through
raid
challengers,
boss, and with how
and
good
now
he's
is
playing,
finally
I am not
joined
surprised.
up with a partnership team. He's
This is
showing
pretty
why
smart
he's
from
been
100
such a hot
Thieves first
commodity,
setup.
so
We got
sought after
turret,
for years.
He's been restrained up
Far
until now,
back
but that
that
yell,
can't be heard. And again,
was
Boostio needs to be
something
really
primal
on it
about
in
that. He
terms
knows
of just what you two
he
get
belongs
seen
here
and change it up.
Active 100 Thieves, 4 players pushing
There's an
all the way
8-person
down.
duel
This
in
is
this
something they
square. I
like to
can't
do
believe it.
behind
We're
his
in
back. They
spawn.
love these 4-man pushes.
Okay, look a bit messy, but Cryo with the ghost. Nice little opening here. Xander going to be brought down, but EU's always down for a bit of argy-bargy. Cryo doesn't expect Bang to take the really wide angle. So Boostio now has to leave his
See it,
palace at
Boostio. Chat, Sentinels won first pistol on this map, right?
Players
So,
a
at the
little
moment
bit
it's
weak at the moment.
3-2.
This is more than doable for Boostio.
The first time we might get a double pistol.
Ensure that he's not somewhere dug in on this side. Not going to be the case. He is that lone A rotate.
That's going to be one of the stories emerging from this game. No matter the result, John QT switch over towards Initiator, still having massive impact on these games.
Massive question mark coming in from the offseason, this role swap.
Bang shoulder peeks for that. Of course, it was just a tap from Boostio. Knows Bang is playing close, but he's gained a lot of ground on him without giving away his position. Bang does not know that.
Wow,
Boostio
he's done pretty
is
good.
on the hunt.
Done really
Astro's
good
not
to
there,
get
but
this
the right click's
close.
going to account for him anyway. John respectfully backs up. He's
It's
a tough to win,
gonna-
but John is one shot to Boostio.
Does he get
Has to
half
go to
before
salvo
it
for further
arrives?
delay. This is going to be next to impossible for
I
Boostio
think
to
he
pull
could have
off.
got half.
That's pretty good. But Boostio's around the corner.
Oh,
John has to
he
pull to
can
miss here.
full stick this.
Gets it to
John?
half. A little bit further.
John?
John looking for the shot. Looking for the shot.
Oh god, Boostio does it, 1v2, and of course he's absolutely given it.
That's a long way for
boy.
Boostio to reach.
You cannot. You have to be joking.
That is a matter of milliseconds
How
away.
is he able? Just spinning around. I am stunned. We've had 2 stunning moments in this series. Headset off.
What a huge
Man,
power
that
out.
was awesome.
my
He's so excited.
Massive inflection point on this game.
How does he whiff that? He's just
Every single
spinning in
map went
place,
1-1
man.
pistols,
That's what a sick clutch from
3-3.
Boostio, man. He's still got it. Still got it. Well, it's a very
And we
muted Sentinels.
have,
into this round
okay, who
14.
dropped this? No one. Wait,
They
John
know there's
drops
gonna
it
be
and he
some
buys
killjoy
heavy
tools set
armor
up in
outlaw.
Wolf's
We got only 2 people that could get one
Clear
shot.
again.
This probably isn't going to work.
Stunned. They have to immediately wrangle back the mental from what should have been a locked-in pistol round win. They should be at 7 right now. Zekken wants to get them back into the driver's seat, though. He's been gifted an outlaw, and it's the
Well, I
heavy
said it's not
armor
going to
and,
work,
well,
but there's the
damage
body
from
shot,
it,
and we got the
then
guns to back
some
it up.
additional coming in from Nero.
And that is
Doesn't
another
net
gun
that first
down, and
skill,
now it
that's
gets
an
into some
advantage.
weird little
That
mini
hurts for
game
Cryo.
where it's like, do
And
we
that Hawk
defend
is going his
this?
way
Do we
at the clear.
push?
It's a
The
classy
other
little
side
flick
becomes
to
a
the
little
main
bit
correction.
weaker. So yeah, as soon as the pressure's down of them being able to defend this, they're
Here
gonna
comes the pivot
take
from
that
Sen.
and just go over towards the empty site. As most likely, you would imagine they group up towards the gun, try and get the gun away.
Zekken's still low HP.
Yeah,
still
the
with
Fade Eye kind of
outlaw.
confirms that as well. Fade Eye is nice though, reveals
He's
nothing,
shifted into a pretty
and
aggressive stance up
100
towards mid door.
Thieves
30 seconds left.
are gonna have 4
Pretty
people
close to the
here.
action
They've
here on the side.
absolutely owned
Maybe
it.
poised to play off some of the defensive util, or at least get into the side behind it. Okay.
This is a good reposition from Austin, setting up this crossfire.
Okay, shoots the clone first time, but here it is. The Stingers are getting involved. The weaker
very
guns
nice.
for Sentinels betrayed them at the end of the round, and Asuna ends with 3.
Yeah,
Great
shout out to EU.
re-entry to that side.
The Fade Eye was
Getting
great.
over to the
Perfect
screen,
time to rotate.
setting
I
that up
don't know
with
if they
the
heard
teammates who were
something as
rotating
well,
in
but
from Link, just pinching the Sentinel players on their entry.
I feel like someone must have
Nicely
made a
handled from
footstep.
100 Thieves after dropping their
Narrate,
first man for
narrate
that
ran early.
risky outlaw
Yeah,
purchase.
because it was
Doesn't pay
so
off, and
meant
it's going
like
to leave one of Sen's
to
players
do
in an
this
awkward
off of
buy
a Fade Eye
situation
in
for what
30 seconds
should
left.
be their first true buy. Wow, really awkward, actually.
Definitely means the narrate made a footstep.
Not good. They have 2 Stingers and a Guardian right now.
Outlaw against full armor, though, for 100 Thieves. That might look a little awkward.
Okay, Sen can take A main every single time.
Pretty active Sentinels here over towards A main, but those Astra Stars
You
do
might be able
promise
to find
score.
some kind of angle
Just
where you
using
could
those
duel it, but
Missiles
you're not
dividing
getting much
salvo
help.
to force any players off of trying to push A main so they can get it essentially for free. And now we'll leave Bang inserted there, can pivot back to him at any point if they need to. And at the very least, we'll get that passive information from him that no one's trying to re-push out of A on the defense. As they intend on working back into mid, re-clearing this space of the map.
And this Killjoy pick allows 100 Thieves to sort of play more to the extremities, leave a turret in that mid connector with an alarm bot to boot. Have a lot of coverage there.
We might get a pretty weird 1v1 over towards B here.
Our EU trades 1-for-1.
We'll keep an eye on it.
A Prowler from Narrate goes over into the mid connector. Haunt now as well.
Celsius is trying to work B, but Boostio was sat there with that Outlaw. Playing pretty safe, but that util's now getting cleared through mid. This is going to be ringing literal alarm bells for 100 Thieves.
Launching thorns.
Is Boostio going to expose himself to Celsius now?
Yeah,
He's one set down. He's
Boostio
in
just
trouble.
has
He
to leave this.
back up. He might be able to get a spam shot off. No, he's not even going to risk it.
Okay, gets himself away there. Full retake now for 100 Thieves.
And they get a
Both
pretty
teams
good
on
plant.
Odd buys.
Not a great
At
plant.
least now for Sentinels,
Not
having
the best
spike down,
plant,
they
but
can
it's a good
play
plant.
closer up with the Stinger in a location like Halls. You see Zekin is over there ready to take a fight.
They're going to go for it here. Positioned up in tower now. Lucio again smoked off the sheer wall.
What's going on?
He's not been able to get any value right now with the Outlaw. They've got to clear halls. That's their first protocol, that right side, but it's going to be Zekin falling instantly. And again, just peering in from connector right now is Narrate. It's a tap. He doesn't think it's a full stick. He actually gets off before half. Maybe he had no choice. There it is, the wraparound. Arsenal is able to find Narrate sitting there inside connector. It's just a bang, and John Q to lock it down. Time is getting short.
They haven't even gotten it to half.
The swing out. They've not been able to stick it whatsoever in time.
Yeah, this was nicely done though from Sentinels. 100 Thieves would be happy that they took everyone down. No, they won't be NA
came in at the
4.
perfect time. That's why you saw, I think, whomever it was in the smoke, they didn't pull the trigger on the Vandal because they were getting, pulled off of the spike. The turret got moved with it as well.
Dude, I thought it was a bonus.
Well, the first pick, that's Zekin in halls. Arsenal challenges connector.
It's a really big win for Sentinels. 100 Thieves.
You've got to have
How many people still do NA buys?
Let's go.
And just like that, 100 Thieves, economy in the bin.
Yeah. Get
This is
punished for
Sen's
it.
opportunity to get back into the driver's seat, even the score, get their economy into a reasonable place.
The horde was massive wide. It sees all of 100 Thieves pushing up in art. They've got to back away, but they actually can't fully escape. Zekin no Sanders there, and it's the easiest frag of his life.
Yeah,
And
it's
second
so
through the
solid.
smoke. Now he's just putting on a show.
Whoa, ult to confirm it as well on top. Damn, dudes.
He's got his dimensional drift for later. All right, we're starting to feel
Yeah, we can make
some
sure that Bang
momentum
plants,
building.
right? Really Bang
The
plants.
excitement is there.
Sure.
The weaponry was good, but Sentinel's great conversion.
Okay,
That's
and
100 Thieves kicking
this right
themselves for
here is
not
my
being able
main
to get
issue with the
that
NA
stick
buy,
used out.
right?
And
You
one
force
horde
on the
catching
bonus,
3 players,
so
ping
then
them out,
people can't buy,
and making it as
and then
easy
you
as
end up
1, 2,
having
3
like
for Zekin.
some low
walk
buy
down
here, and then 5 people survive for Sentinels, so the money's
Easy
just out
kills
of
with the
control.
Stinger.
And
Run and gun.
now it's just,
Absolutely mobbed.
you got to win
No,
like
we
some,
needed the Armageddon,
you got
but
to
hey,
2
we
rounds,
locked
maybe
the
even
round
3
up
rounds in a
without
row
losing a single
to
player.
redo all of the shithry
You think Zekin's ever
you
going to
did
get
by
out of his
buying
chair?
up.
I actually don't think so.
I don't think so. Maybe
when it
they
works-
win and he has to.
Yeah, but
that might be the only time.
You could say that when a bonus works.
Quick
At
dimensional
least with the
dripping
bonus,
sent
you get
down
2
mid
goes at
by the
resetting
aforementioned
or owning
duelist,
them.
spotting everything out that he can.
Like mathematically, it doesn't make sense.
Coming for his team, that art is clear, backside is clear. Does spot one and dug out. That's bad.
Okay. Clone out,
Xander
Xander.
Randolph.
Solid as a rock. Unfortunately, going to walk into the spray, though, of Bang. It's Sentinels now set up on that A side. Zelsus ready to catch any pushes through
Lovely.
connected with Narrate. God, it's a rat! He's always there! Cryer's able to find the op shot. Narrate very, very low, though. Still happy enough with the post-plant setup, and 100 Thieves are still getting in position.
Ooh.
Oh, man. At 30 health, by the way. He's able to pick that up.
Important
The ultimate
2v2.
hit by Arsenal
It's a
can be brought
great
down,
kill
but
from
damage
Zelsus.
definitely done. It's Zelsus and EU.
Yeah, and it's
Now
kind of
to the
just a,
dead zone.
kind of just a
Shuts it
1v1.
down. Sentinels
Great shot, man.
nose out in front.
Dude, everyone's just
Beautiful
taking
jiggle
turns
beat
of
from
standing.
Zelsus to lock
Yeah,
up
and
the
100
round.
Thieves Got no money on this one. Got eco again.
Uncharacteristic slowness in the willingness to shoot from Cryo when he jumped up into Flower, gets punished, shot down.
Ooh,
Look at that, man. Perfect.
Big kills from Zelsis.
Might surprise himself. He got the kill there, honestly. I think he might have thought, like, wait, was that just the KO?
John's like,
Dude, where's the chair gone?
John's like, turn my seat to me post haste.
Putting down another ult, yeah, it's just genuinely worthless. Don't even consider that they have an ult on the board right now. They only have a blade storm.
Been a little bit quiet on defense.
A little quiet though since that initial tear that he was on for those first several rounds.
Bro, you sold.
Was inexorable and has just really gone, not totally quiet, but certainly not having nearly the impact he did at the top of the map.
He's had 3 frags this half, I think, Quiet. Probably not where you want to be. Not quite a quote-unquote 20-kill defensive half, as you put it. Still time for that, though. This is round 18 now. Sentinels just inch into the lead. But
Sentinels are about to get a lot of ults online.
The piggy banks have been broken, and they've
Visor on top of this as well. But Astro Visor's kind of nice.
That are waiting out any potential defensive set play that maybe Zix has instructed the team to do when they get back into the game, but that's not coming.
The drone managed to get all the way to back of screen. That was pretty cool.
There was a little bit of a trap play set up from 100 Thieves that was towards that B-Link mid-connector area. But it's not going to be procced. It's just a slow approach to B from Sen.
100 Thieves definitely getting dragged onto this side of the map.
Yeah, we're taking a lot of space with this. I'm not sure if I like how they approach the ecos or not, because
they do have 4 players on the proper side of the map.
They do a 4-1 a lot.
Oh no, he's actually not going to.
Wait.
Still gotten here, but okay.
Against an eco?
That is going to slow things down. Nice
nano swarm. Thought they had like Bucky's
Second and Zelsis both go really quite low there. Zelsis having to back around the corner. He and John finding their key frags.
There are only 10 seconds right now to plant.
Is there any chance of narrate? Oh, the backstab is perfect. I think there was a chance for Zeta to interrupt with some of the Astro U2, but that got shut down. Narrate straight out of EU into the driver's seat, baby.
Making it look pretty easy.
I guess the Visor got rid of the double. They got rid of the double stingers. It is America's. Like they probably thought they might have had like 4 stingers.
Shutting down those stingers, all right. Get them out of my face. Sick backstab for Narrate.
Killjoy
perfect timing, and that was after trying to make all that presence, make that noise over towards A.
4v5, and you got
Cryo has the operator again in his hand.
2 stingers.
He's got to step up to the plate. They're investing in him.
This will be the round to do it as well. 100 Thieves with the buy, and there's Cryo. Makes his mark early.
Yeah, the fact that Cryo gets an op out now is actually pretty scary though. Fatal goes back, only hits 1 trying to make the space, and then ends up hitting 2 over towards A main, so they actually get 3 in the end. Xander has ult, so if Sentinels get over towards the site, they've got to play aggro over towards site, and we might see some weird double Viper, sorry, double Astro ult.
Cryo's just holding that line from Secret towards
Killjoy, it doesn't really matter anyway because they're the Teo. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, it's all good for Cryo,
you would just wait. It's like when you have a Sova ult against it though, you just wait until it's dead.
Xander steps up. Will he just plunge through? Times. Best bet is to oh my goodness, what a horn. Oh, he's playing off that one to perfection. Perfect little 2K, but Spike is still down. 100 Thieves still with some work to do when Cryo was holding the line. He's going to be brought down by Zelsis, and Narrate steps up to the site. Another
I was not expecting that. Oh, surely not. Surely not the
Constantly
2v5.
good for one. Prowler might force him off to the side here, but 100 Thieves still need to get this defused. It's up to Zelsis. The Vibes Merchant himself has to salvage. And Boosty Boy gets his team in the game
got
again.
me and probably others believing though.
EU was ready to jump over top and trade that out. Great retake from 100 Thieves, just patient, waiting to play off the initiator utility. That Haunt couldn't have extracted any more value. Perfect timing. Coming over the top from EU. Xander gets the 2 freest kills he's gotten in the series so far.
To EU again with the setup.
This play was so nice.
Just hidden in the nebula,
yeah,
able to play
smoke
off
so
that
that
in
you can
front of the
commit.
wall. Really cool on the fly.
Another crucial moment for Xander, who really has just had an outsized impact in so many of these important rounds. That one was one that 100 Thieves they made a big investment in. That round was worth 2. Make no mistake. They're still able to buy pretty well into this next one. And a timeout call by Sentinels. Armageddon in hand.
I think the timeout's good because they can put a lot of focus on how do we deal with the cryo. Because if they start doing slower defaults and let this guy just pick them off,
to straight up break the economy just yet, get a freebie.
Be great.
The pressure is still on cryo here.
So they might just absolutely send it. And again, this comp can go fast. They should have some kind of
He's ready to take those proactive early peaks. There's a lot of angles to do.
It's a little bit harder on this map. The barriers are very far down. Like long is a bit of a nightmare.
Otherwise, this
yeah,
one gets
they're B rushing, right? B rushing and you drone fast in to send it.
Light armor, but still a threat. This time towards A main, maybe to catch a player on the extremity.
Hit B split, but I still think they're gonna go fast.
We're getting down to the
yeah,
wire.
And that's their way of dealing with the op. You've overwhelmed the op, or the op has to retake.
One step closer to making Masters
Xander with a judge on the other side as well. They don't really have to worry. The call might be pretty good that we can see on the minimap at the moment. Prowler, no one turns the corner until the op is seen, or like the angle is checked.
The turret did spot all of this action out, so
no one peeking at all until the angles have been checked from either Prowler or drone. All goes back to sight. Asuna
here, and yeah, Sentinels want to get in there. Asuna just loses his nerve, it seems. Sprayed down through that smoke, and Boostio is going to be set upon on all sides.
Great trade.
Would have been great, but he's going to have to be happy with
I like the coil. This is how I used to deal with ops. Like, this is all I would do, to be honest. If there was like an op and someone that was good with the op, you just do a set strat. You just insta-sending it.
But another Nebula's thrown in his face and forces him back again. Bang with the architecture again to
as long as no one oversteps, you're normally good for it. Because then the op is just useless in the retake.
Just gets away.
I mean, this is just hopeless for 100 Thieves. Couldn't ask for worse.
Bird with the Prime, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. And Anon, whoever you are, the anonymous gifter, thank you for doing that also, bro.
Carry the op over into the next round. Straightforward from Sen. Just trying to use their smokes to obscure
for people that are learning how to IGL, that's a classic.
Armageddon clears all the back halls out.
That is a classic.
Just caught in such a tough position, getting pinched from main and Link.
It was a garden variety B split, I think. Haven't seen too many of those from
But you also got to look at the little details there from Sentinels, right? No one's turning any corner where the op could be. We've got Prowler to check here, then they turn the corner. And then we've got Drone going all the way down, and they're not turning this corner until it's about here.
All time against 100 Thieves. This started looking like it was going to be an absolute blowout for the Thieves. They destroyed them on split 13-4. It wasn't even close. They were in the flow state. They were playing perfectly. And Sen have dragged it all the way back. Map 3.
San, the VOD will be up. You can check it after. Be the easiest way.
Mostly able to buy. With that util distributed over that A side of the map, it is going to be Prey with the op. He's going to see a heck of a lot. Oh, he sees everything. Ooh. Awkward.
To Remis.
He's able to dash towards the side, but now that util's going to come, he's got nowhere to go.
Where was his dash?
He's taking damage, and John finishes him off. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We're on Sen's wild ride. One by one, the Thieves fall. Caught outside of the site.
He dash right after the first shot.
Thrown in here by 100 Thieves, but no great way to make use of it with only 2 players left. Sentinel strut.
And then he didn't have any money to buy smokes.
Do Boostio and EU commit to this? Do they try to fight Or do they save and try to play for OT? It's a 2v4, but second teleport's fine. You've got to be joking. And
Wait, that was actually really, really cool. That was really cool.
Stood up. It took a hell of a lot of rounds, damn near 70 or more, something like that, but he finally stood up. He's finally excited when they're on series point.
Yeah, and they just don't hear it.
Sends the thieves
And that the Astra ult was just about to end as well. That was sick.
This is not a rivalry. They always kick our ass.
That's the pride of New Jersey getting loud about it. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, 3. Oh, and he has an ult. 3 chances to close this one. Go fast again. 1 spotted. He's even going to clear all the elbow. Spots them both. Elbows clear. How on earth? The 100 Thieves hold this one.
Razorvine thrown down, but Second is able to play around it beautifully.
Look at him go.
Pushes with the shorty.
No matter what, he's done good damage.
Just pulls up short. Eventually, though, Bang is the second line, the second wave that washes over the Thieves. And they're down to Xander.
Oh, we got an absolute banger game there, didn't we?
Cryo, who swings into the line. And it all falls to Xander, the newcomer, the hot prospect, out of challenges, the patient.
Okay, really, really nice. Dude, we got treated. It was great. It was really, really good. Awesome game.
Like this was 100 Thieves game locked up. They were phenomenal on split. They kept the momentum into that first half of Bind. It was the IGN